you? I think so. I'm just loading the game from the screen. Oh, it is my buttons and.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Loading the game up. I guess the like on YouTube was yourself.
It was indeed. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'm assuming you done it back.
Yep. Well, I went and got my iPad. Could press my buttons for the game. Do you want me to start Convoy or?
Can do if you want. I've got the game open, but I've not done anything with it yet. Just get my pedals set up ready.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I've got to put some socks on to do this, but in this kind of weather, but it's what it is.
Oh yeah.
What it is. Somebody has just tried adding me on Discord.
Okay.
It's from a different Discord that I'm in.
Right.
And it's just one of them where they're just like, do you want to buy do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy that? And you're just like, no.
Go Go away, leave me alone.
Yo, Jolio's in the chat already. Welcome, Jolio. I always call you Jolio. I know that's not your name, but
It is now.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I got me some cola ones.
Some what?
Cola ones.
Cola.
As in like a wand, you know, like Harry Potter wand. But it's like, it's not actually wands, but you know, like you get strawberry pencils.
Yeah.
These are like cola, like
Right.
cola fizzy kind of ones.
Right. Let's go for a drive, chat.
Yo, you're liking it, aren't you now?
Mm-hmm. Apparently I have 1% damage, let's fix that.
Have you got a convoy up?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. It's your government name.
Whoa, crazy mofo.
School is now furnished and it's the weekend. Let's go. Oh, finished. Furnished.
It's furnished.
It is the weekend. Let's go. I bet you've literally only just not long finished as well, have you, where you are? Oh, sorry.
Hang on. Well, how many hours behind are they?
Can't remember now. What time is it now? 8 o'clock. I bet it'll be about 3, 4 o'clock over there, maybe.
Oh, so they're only
I
about
would
like
guess.
5 hours behind.
Mm.
Must be on more side that look the coast that's outside, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like the other side. I know it's Canada, isn't it?
Canada.
Where he's from.
Yeah. No, it finished. As in, it's on Friday. Yeah. No, I get that. What time is it over there at the moment, Jolio? My steering wheel's out of sync.
That's for a job, I guess.
Yeah, let me just try and get my steering wheel in sync. I usually just kind of whiz it around a little bit and it usually fixes itself. But that's not worked.
Right.
I wonder if one of the wires have come out. Let's have a look. Doesn't feel like it. It's 3 PM. Yeah. What's
We
that?
were right.
Yeah, about 5 hours behind, aren't you? So. Like we're talking to history right now.
Yep.
To 5 hours behind us.
Shall we take a locomotive to Poland, or shall we go to St. Petersburg in Russia? And it's an oil tanker. Or actually no, we can take wood.
I'll let you choose. I've just got to try and fix my steering wheel first.
Okay. To be fair, both of them places I've not been to. Yeah, let's go up here.
To me, you're talking in the future. That's it. And I thought time travel wasn't possible. If I was to send you a text, it's like I'm talking to the past or you're talking to the future. Right, my steering wheel's not sorted. I'm gonna have to just go out of the game and come back in.
Okey-dokey.
Just kind of reset a little bit.
I'll be at the yard. Pick up point.
I think I'm. Is it where you were just then, or have you? It's not going to be there because that's where the heel is, isn't it?
Yeah. It's round corner. It's not. It's a mile away.
Yeah. No worries. Italy like 1 hour ahead of the UK. I'm not sure. My auntie lives in Italy and I can't even think.
Yeah, Italy is an hour in front of us.
Ahead, are they?
Yeah.
And in Asia is like 8 hours ahead of you. Yeah.
Yeah. When I went to Greece, they were 2 hours in front of us.
Pretty much a day in the future.
Australia's like half a day in front of everyone. Or in front of us.
Yeah, that's it.
I've always wondered if you could, on New Year's Eve, they start in Australia because that part of the world sees New Year in first, and whether you could like hop on short flights across the world to catch each one, or multiple destinations that we're seeing the new year in.
I suppose it's possible. How is it suddenly out of sync again already? Is there a sync match up in this options? Yeah, I would imagine you probably could. I'm not sure how fast you would have to go, but
Yeah, I guess you'd kind of have to see the new year in at like the airport.
yeah, and then jump on the plane and carry on to the next place.
Mm-hmm.
Is there not a way of?
I am not sure, because I've not had this issue.
I'm just gonna have to drive.
He's gonna have to just drive it. I still need 12 more followers on the kicks.
On the kickaroonies.
Mm-hmm. Not sure how many. I think I'm on like 28 subscribers on YouTube.
29, I think.
Oh, 29.
Whoa! I skidded around that corner. I need to get fuel.
Yeah, so do I.
On the way as well.
Mm-hmm. Same things to me.
Oh, I didn't even heal up, did I? Oh no, I did. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. I was looking at these module device things that you can plug in the back of the stereo on my Audi to turn it into Apple CarPlay.
Oh, right.
They're like £200.
Jesus.
Yeah. But then it's like a
in
few
Greenwich, UK, they are close to like a perfect middle of the air. It's really hot there or really cold. In Greenwich,
it's not hot at all. Only
now
because it's hot here at the moment.
Yeah, it's usually a little bit warmer than it is where I am, but only because it's a couple 100 miles away and a little bit closer to the in the equator direction. But it's not. It's usually like maybe 1 or 2 degrees warmer. Like it's not usually.
Not in Greenwich. Wouldn't want to go there either.
Greenwich.
Not that exciting.
If I just wonder if I do a full lock maybe or something. Let me just dump my trailer when we get on the big road. I'll dump my trailer, you know, we come across a big junction. Oh, I might be able to do it here actually. Hold on. Let me just hold those there.
Yep.
I think last time I'd done a full lock, it kind of froze into a sink.
Disappeared on my screen.
Yep, there we go. That's fixed it. It just kind of kickstarts it because it realizes, oh, that's how far it is, and that's full lock. Right, okay, maybe the sensor's off a little bit then, like.
Yeah. Oh, there it's back again.
Right, let's go. Go, Gadget Brooks.
Yep.
I learned this in geography. They are on the Greenwich, Meridian, and the equator. Are we talking about Greenwich as in London, Greenwich? Is that what you're talking to?
Yeah, Greenwich Mean Time is Greenwich, London.
Usually countries or cities under the meridian or equator really won't. Well, yeah, anything close to the equator is usually a lot hotter. London's not really close to the equator, though.
No. I think it's just that line that runs around what's been called the centre of the Earth, where time is time and everyone else is plus or minus.
Yeah, well, the equator is obviously it's the main point where the heat from the sun kind of hits how Earth spins on its axis. It's like the equator is basically that the hot, like a line drawn around the center of the Earth, where the hottest point of the.
Yeah. And I also know Cornwall's the closest part of the country to the sun as well. So it's normally always when we go if it's warm, that'll be the warmest place in England.
Well, no, yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah.
It is very nice down there when it's warm.
Because like if you look at the UK on a map, where you've got Scotland towards the north, and then obviously like London and that in the south, it's actually. Is it, even though obviously that's based on where the North and the South Poles are, like the way that you look at it, I think the Earth is actually tilted in a way that it is in space, in line with the sun and stuff like that. It's actually tilted slightly, and it spins like so. You know, when you get the massive globes where some people might have it as like the top half is a lid where they can put like spirits and stuff inside, it tends to be tilted slightly. Like the globe, so even though the North Pole is still the most northern point of the Earth, it's actually tilted slightly. So, like, Earth isn't, the UK isn't straight up on how we look at it as a map. It's actually supposed to be tilted to the left a little bit.
To the left, to the left.
Usually countries are. Oh, I read that. Yeah, that's strange. Yeah. I mean, it's if we were talking about Greenwich as in London, Greenwich anyway. Yeah, it's not really. It's only a couple 100 miles away from me. What, about 200 miles? Between 200 to 300 miles away from me, I think.
No. It's like I think we're like 30 miles from North London, and it's not that much further in till you hit Greenwich for us from where I am. Probably take me. Oh no.
How long did it take? How many miles was it when you drove to Manchester the other week?
Oh god. Well, so my car on a full tank's like 360, 380. And I think I know I needed some fuel when we left at the weekend, so I probably used like maybe 3/4. So what's that? Probably about 300 miles?
Yeah, probably say that, yeah.
Obviously, I was probably not eco driving, so I probably used more fuel than probably could have done if I was more sensible with it, but it is what it is. Oh no, my vehicle's rolling forward.
I'm trying to play Ark while listening to the stream. Oh. I've not been. I need to get back on Ark. I've not been on it for the past week or so, really. While I've been playing Starfield and stuff.
I feel like I need to do like a left out of here to come back in the petrol station to yellow that bit out.
Yellow it out. Same here.
Who knows?
You know what they should put in here on this game? They should put a way of being able to modify your truck, so you can do stuff like increase the fuel tank or change.
There probably is.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, there probably is a mod in the workshop. You make your like fuel tank bigger, like how many liters it can hold.
The only thing is with games like this now, like the mods probably aren't kept updated, you know, with all the new updates that come out on Steam. Like a lot of stuff was probably created like back in like 2012 or whatever for it, so they'll probably kept updated for the first couple of years, and then after that, like
I think the more popular ones, like the ones that we've got on at the moment, I think they keep getting kept up to date, but like
being like the hundreds of thousands of downloads or whatever. Like
and the ones that have like in their description about donating to them, they probably, if they do get donations, they probably keep the work.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I see a notification.
So if they don't respond to stuff, then you'll understand. Yeah, definitely, it's fine, mate. Don't worry. So your base can decay if you don't go on. Oh. Okay, so next time we go on, we might not have a base.
Oh, well, that means new map. New map, right?
Yeah, I was about to say I wanted a wipe soon anyway, so yeah, that's just a good shot for that.
So yeah, for that £200, right? You get like this module device that connects into your main media center in the car. You
Like
get
orbs or something.
yeah, no, you get all like the proper wiring. So you'd have to take out like the stereo to connect it up to the connectors in the back. So it's all like properly done. Like no like wire splicing or anything like that. But you get like connectors where you could then plug in like a reversing camera if you wanted. It's got like USB, so you can plug your CarPlay USB. There's like a Wi-Fi antenna for connecting up to it wirelessly on CarPlay. And it's not just Apple. You can use an Android in it as well. Yeah, and
Android's usually like more thingy to adapt to stuff anyway, isn't it? It's Apple that's usually a bit more.
Yeah, because obviously you get Apple CarPlay, don't you? And it just comes up like it would if you had Apple CarPlay like factory fitted to your car. It's just all you have to do is on the Audi stereos, make sure your media's set to aux, so it thinks it's like you've plugged an aux connector in, and then you hold one of the buttons down. I think there's a couple of buttons you can hold, and it puts you into the CarPlay screen. So in other words, uses like that module. But in the background of it, when I looked on YouTube, I mean you could do other things to this module, because there's a connector on it for HDMI. And you can do like screen mirroring as well, and people said they've watched like YouTube and stuff on there.
Yeah, you'll probably use your mobile data or something, maybe connect up to that way.
Yeah, because it's just like because it's just like mirroring your phone screen onto the car's screen basically. Yeah, but at least if I was to go for it, I won't get it yet, but I've like got it stored on. You can get it off eBay or Amazon. I've seen it, so I've just like stored it in my like wish list.
Your wish list,
And it looks quite easy to install, because my main stereo's in my glove box that you need to connect to. It's quite easy to access.
Right. Yeah.
So we'll see.
Cool.
I'm sure Hayden would help if I got it.
Yeah. He would love something to get his hands dirty, something like that.
I know. I think he enjoyed doing my oil change last year. I don't know why I'm sitting behind this lorry, because there's like 2 lanes in.
It's cool to have one of those steering wheel controllers. Well, it's just a steering wheel that we've both got.
Yeah, proper
choosing steering wheels instead. I played controller on this for a while. I'm cutting in front of this truck. Bollocks with.
Oh, gameplay boy coming in with the vlog. Thank you very much. Sorry.
But your creatures will decay too. It's fine. If they decay, then I'll just wipe the map and start afresh.
They didn't want to stick around. It's their own fault.
Fuck them.
Yeah, exactly. Can I go this way? I'm just opening a can while I'm driving.
Kind of what? We'll pass.
That's the one. Oh, I broke too hard.
I wanted a drink tonight, but
Right.
I'm gonna have to cut across lanes. I had one can, and then I just started feeling groggy, so I was just like, because of the heat, I was like, nah.
Yeah.
So I've just got a different drink instead.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do streaming and start feeling all groggy and stuff like that. That's not what I want.
We should have documents checked. We must be leaving one country to go into another.
It's like you're leaving and then you got to show them to enter.
You know what? That's what I like about pro mods, because it tells you, it comes up over your nav what country you've left and entering.
Right.
I take it we go this way.
Cool. I think so. Looking at the red.
Yep. Your total weight is 32 tons. You may proceed. Well, thank you very much. you get hit by the barrier?
Nearly. I slammed on just as it was coming down.
Oh.
How heavy was yours?
32T. Can I go through here?
Bloody hell. Mine was 37.
Oh, can't go through there. Oh.
Oh,
Assume you
that
go...
was the X-ray bit.
Yeah, I assume you have to go down either side. Uh-oh. Oh, hello. What are you doing there? The truck... Sorry, just parked right now. Now where do we go?
More barriers, is it?
Woo!
Sorted. On the road again. Oh, I'm
Okay.
taming an Andrew now.
Oh, yeah, we're in Russia. Looks very clean.
Yo, did that game call you overweight by saying you're 200 kilograms? Damn, that's me. It said I was 37 ton. For some reason, I'm like 5 ton heavier than you, and I don't get how. But we're both carrying the same thing, and I think, are we not driving the same truck as well, are we?
Are you still in the Volvo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Range.
Something strange in the neighborhood.
Whoa, you got in a car? What you doing now? I'm just warming up my toes.
Trying to get an outside view, that's what I'm doing. Uh-oh.
It's a runaway lorry! Oh my god, there's a farm vehicle. I've never seen a farm vehicle actually out on the road before.
No, I've not. Like coming out of that side though.
Yeah. I see on the page for Truck Sim, there's a new DLC out coming out soon called West Balkans, and they were posted a video of gameplay. So it must be quite close to release.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
So that's more map, more making it bigger.
Giggity.
And then you get pro mods in and make it even bigger. They've added a new area on theirs as well.
That's it.
Yeah. You had like Europe and Middle East. There's another section of the world they've added. I can't remember what it was now.
America or something.
Yeah, pro mods for American Truck Sim have done Canada, so you can add Canada onto your American Truck Sim with pro mods.
Yeah. It's fucking mental. Over 50,000 miles I've done in this truck. I was on the phone to Hayden when I went on lunch. I was giving him a quick call, and he was just sat in his car outside. Oh my god, why has everybody just stopped there? Whatever. He was just sat outside somewhere, just like waiting for his missus and kid to come out. So we went, oh yeah, I've got like 5-10 minutes or whatever to chat while I wait for him to come out outside town. So we were just yakking away. Next second, I just heard him like oh, barriers are going down. Are they? Yeah, they've gone down. Let's watch the train. Oh, that's coming on quick.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was going to stop then. It just seemed like it slowed down really.
Slowed down, yeah. Ooh. So yeah, he was on the phone. We were on the phone just yakking away, and then next second he just started talking to this other guy, and he was just like, "You all right, mate?" or whatever. I was just like, so I just went quiet because I think I was
Yeah.
like coming on loudspeaker coming through his car or whatever. And the guy was like, "Oh yeah, sorry mate, I was just admiring your car." And he was like walking around his car or whatever. And then he just started asking me questions, and he was like, "Yeah, the cameras, them instead of mirrors," and he was just like chatting away to this, and I was just like, "How weird is that?" Someone
Yeah.
just walking over and just be like, just staring at your car. You're like, "You're right, mate." Yeah, I'm just looking at your car, mate. All right, fuck off then.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
You
like,
kind of get it if you was at a car show, but not not in the middle of a car park.
Fucking Asda or whatever, you know what I mean? Just like, he wasn't at Asda, but he was in the car park somewhere. But
I kind of guess where he probably was. I see Tanya put it on Facebook today.
oh right, okay, yeah. Well, they'll just like leave it now. Yeah. And you died. What did you die to?
Oh my goodness! I was like, "What are you doing?"
YOLO.
Fucking too right. I don't think I'm gonna make it before them cars come through though.
Did I slow that red one down enough for you?
No, I hit the white one as I was coming out.
Oh. Well, you can't be called racist for that.
No, senor, no. No, senor, no. Manchester.
Manchester.
No swim. No, senor, no.
And Andrew saw a big piggy. What? What map's that one? Joel, have you seen any of the custom, I'm assuming the custom dinosaurs that they're going to be introducing into, I'm assuming maybe Ark Ascended? Assuming.
Do they not watch a Jurassic Park? Look what happened when they genetically modified the dinosaur.
Well, that kind of bird-like one. Oh, there's something in oncoming vehicle.
Oh no, don't say that. I'm not lifting up.
There was in the last Jurassic Park, you know, I forgot what it's called now, but the dinosaur that we've got one or two of, where it's like a bird but it's got claws.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's in the latest Jurassic Park film, isn't it? Have you seen it?
No, I've still not watched it properly. I've started to watch it, no.
Oh god. Yeah, it's in one of the scenes. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But I watched Jurassic Park and I was like, oh, that's in Ark. Oh, that's in Ark. Oh, that's in Ark. And I'm like looking at all these different animals, like, oh, that's cool. That's in Ark. Like,
The other day I thought they'd added it to Netflix, but it's the one before.
oh yeah, where the long neck gets, where the volcano blows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good film, but I don't like it because of that scene with the long neck. It makes me feel a bit sick. Oh my god, there's an oncoming lorry.
Where they're all just... Oh lordy.
100% damage. Literally just straight away, 100% damage.
How can I do a clip? I'll have to see if I can edit out of the YouTube video later, because like I had full view of that whole crash, and there's me like putting my foot on the brake and the vehicle just like snaking down the road. I don't know.
Let's see where I am. Oh, I'm actually going to be ahead of you. When you carry on, there's like a massive like.
I've got to try and get around these two.
Junction-y kind of thing.
They've like one lorry went. The one that came towards you moved forward, and the one that was on our side of the road reversed back. So they've both had a crash as well. So I've just like gone round them on the grass. Oh yeah, I see you up ahead. You're like just top of my screen.
Yeah, there's a couple of roundabouts I've got to go around before I can join the motorway, so...
I see you going under. Do you hear that?
No, I haven't seen a new movie. Oh, dude, yeah, can you?
Yeah. You could have gone the wrong way and joined further up here, you know.
It's alright, I'll be, I'm just about to join it now, like, on the junction we've just gone past. Yeah, Joel, you definitely need to watch it, mate. It's, there's some parts of it where I'm a bit like, meh, but as a whole, yeah, it's, yeah,
Did you watch this week's episode of Ahsoka?
I did. Are you up to date on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
I liked this episode.
Yeah,
there was decent action in it, and in the ending.
yeah.
I take it she's like stuck in the like abyss, like Matey mentioned earlier. If the coordinates was out of sync, I take it she's like stuck in something.
Possibly, or so I don't know the full ins and outs of it, but I saw a TikTok where basically, because obviously Anakin's dead, like Darth Vader and everything's dead at this point. Oh
yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna crash again.
I wasn't, when I started watching this, I wasn't 100% sure whereabouts on the timeline we were.
Yeah.
But then
I thought Darth Vader was still around, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and then when he mentioned about him, he kind of mentioned him in the past tense, doesn't he, when they're fighting?
Yeah. So I saw a TikTok where it was saying previously, I think, did they say Anakin? It was Anakin and Ahsoka anyway, or Darth Vader and Ahsoka were like together at one point. I don't know if it's in the Rebels series or whatever thing it was in previously. But apparently one of them got pulled into the kind of limbo world, you know, where the ghosts, like Jedi ghosts and stuff like Yoda and all that kind of stuff are. Like apparently one of them got sucked into there, and the other one helped the other one get out. So whether it was Anakin went in there and Ahsoka to help him out, or vice versa, whatever it was, and they're saying that they believe that's what's happened again. So them seeing Anakin, that's in the little realm where the Force ghosts are, and Anakin's basically pulled the ring kind of thing. So she's obviously probably next episode is probably going to be all about her getting probably some lesson or whatever from Anakin, and then finding a way out of it maybe, or something like that. Like, but obviously this is his TikTok video, so
yeah. Are they maybe getting that from because of where he says about? Didn't he mention something about you took your time or something along those lines when you see him?
Yeah. But that's probably just a kind of nod towards the Obi-Wan series, because isn't that what Obi-Wan said to Qui-Gon, or the other way around when Qui-Gon
something like that. Yeah, that was it. The last episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that was probably more of a nod towards that, maybe. But yeah. But yeah, I thought it was good. What did you think of the previous episode though, where I said it was a bit meh?
Yeah, it was kind of like a filler episode, wasn't it? You kind of got to understand them two if you've not really watched. Is it Rebels that them two are in? Yeah, which I haven't really watched. So I got to understand them two being together a little bit more.
And then Ahsoka was like just jumping around on a ship in space and stuff, and I was just like, the fuck? Like, why have they done that? I don't even get why they did that. Like, I'm not saying it's shit, it's
when she gets outside, when she fights them from the ship.
And then they're flying past at like fucking 1,000 mile an hour or something, and she's just like doing these fucking weird, like, cartwheel jumps across the ship with the wings of the ship or something, and takes one of them out with a lightsaber, and I was just like, really? Like, I know she's a Jedi and all, and she's like badass as fuck, but really?
Yeah, maybe that's their way of, they felt they wanted to show how badass she is, but it was a bit OTT.
It was a bit daft, but Ahsoka is supposed to be pretty sick, so I was kind of like, yeah, I'll go with it. Yo, animation! I didn't see you in the chat there, mate. How are you doing? You okay? Brum, 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 indeed.
I mentioned to someone at work that was waiting for all the episodes to come out that Anakin appeared in Foot 4. I did ask him before I said it, do you really want to know? And then they're like, now, oh, I think I need to start watching.
You
was
will
like-
do, otherwise I'm just going to ruin it for you.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that means I was thinking, oh, that means I'll have someone to talk to at work about them now if they start watching it. She's into all cosplay and stuff, so she's into all Star Wars and everything.
That's cool. Those cars look tiny compared to you.
Oh, pardon me.
A truck.
Pardon me. Yeah, I haven't been on Starfield since I played it the other night when you was on.
Yeah, I was gonna go on it last night, and I think I was just like lying on my bed. I was kind of like, because obviously it was warm, so I was just like fucking spread out on a bed. And then I think I lay there for about half an hour just watching videos on my phone, and eventually I thought, can't be asked getting up now, this is me for the night. So eventually I just stayed in bed. And then just went to sleep. So I just couldn't be bothered.
Oh. Well, no. No. I didn't mean to actually click that job.
There's another truck. Yeah, that's Craigie. That's Craigie. He's parked next to me.
Hello.
It's the name above his head.
Yeah.
If you've not already, Craig's stream name is in the title of this video. Make sure you go over there and drop him a sub if you've not already.
Thanks. Oh. Oh, I didn't. Oh, let me see what's on here. Most of the ones I'm going to, you've got to drive quite far to just pick up the job. See what's on the list at this yard.
I should have got a bigger drink.
Let's do this one to Finland from here.
Is it at this yard, is it?
Indeedy. Turn. Yeah. Oi.
I don't even know where my trailer is. I think it's like tucked behind. Yeah, it's just tucked behind that one though.
Oh, here he comes.
Here he comes to save the day. What film's that from?
I probably should know, and I probably do know, but I don't know.
I'll tell you the actor. I can't remember his fucking name because it's just gone out of my head. The guy who does the mask and all that, what's it called? Jim Carrey.
Carrey.
Yeah, it's a Jim Carrey film.
Animation Dino. How are we doing? Welcome in. There's a bulldog on the top right. Bulldog on the top right. Oh, that's probably our Discord logo.
Oh.
Oh, we've got to do a U-turn here. This is going to be fun. Is it the Grinch?
Nope.
Is it animated film?
No.
The Mask.
Nope.
Ace Ventura.
Nope.
Trying to think what else is in that would be that kind of. I think it's comedy.
Yeah. What if I said the claw?
Claw?
The claw.
As in...
That's like a hint towards the film.
The only one that just comes to my head when someone says the claw is Toy Story.
Oh,
The claw!
No,
You saved our lives, we're eternally grateful.
It's a liar, liar.
Yeah,
Have you ever watched that one?
I think I have, but I don't remember it that much.
Yeah, it's a good film. So the claw is something that he does with his son. Like he basically acts like his hand is just gone out of control, and they call it the claw. And it's just a tick. It just tickles his son. That's all it is. But he always calls it the claw. There you
go. Learn something new every day. Thanks for the like.
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Top film.
Top film. I thought you said Top Gun. I was like, no, he's not in Top Gun.
Jim Carrey was in Top Gun. The claw. No, we're in planes, mate. Planes. Let's pedal to the metal.
Brum brum. I'm in my mum's car.
This is a brum brum in your stream as well.
No, I just said it.
We've got to go. Bye, Craigie. Bye, Phattcat. Cheers
Bye.
for popping in animation. Much appreciated.
Bye. Ciao. Have you the
Thanks
same?
for the like and the subs.
Meow.
You too, mate. Have a good day.
Choo choo, motherfucker. Kapow. Anyone know what that's from? Lightning McQueen. I don't think you've watched Cars, though, have you?
No.
Oh. It's what's his name? The voice is Lightning McQueen. Owen Wilson. Yeah, Owen Wilson. Good film.
Have you seen the TikTok of what was it now? Was it pretending to be a Jedi? Can't remember now. Somebody done a TikTok where it was Owen Wilson mixed with something else. I'm sure it was a Jedi. I'll have to try and find it anyway and send it to you. It's like he does the Owen Wilson voice, but obviously talking like Jedi stuff. He's like, oh man, you know, like lightsabers, and you know, like, but he's like he propagates his accent and everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't do it. But it was ages ago now. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find it, but I'll try and find it.
Roger that. Meow.
Right.
What's that from? Oh, what are you doing?
100% need to get another drink after we've done this drive.
Yeah.
We're flying at 97 miles an hour. 98. I'm gonna hit this car though.
You might want to slow down.
Somehow save that. I don't know how we save that.
Can I fit through this gap? He does. No speed limit out here.
How the hell did I do that? I was like, all my set of wheels on one side, then the other, then back on the other again, and then it just kind of leveled itself out. I was like, oh, okay.
You seesawed it.
Seesaw.
Oh, I thought I hit that car, but he moved into the next lane. I'm not sure if we got a checkpoint. Well, not checkpoint, toll booth. Can you use?
Payage.
Yeah, as Hayden likes to call them. You can't use. I don't know if you could use them left-hand ones or not.
Sure can.
Are they the auto ones?
Broom, broom, motherfucker!
Brum brum, I'm in my mum's car. Oh, I thought there was a spider on the wall then and it was a big fat off fly.
a pig. Spider pig.
That's whatever a spider pig does. Simpsons movie. I was watching Nick Merckx react to a Family Guy compilation, and it looks like it's quite a new. The like animation of Family Guy looked quite modern, and he's in the Peter Griffin's in the kitchen, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. No! I'm gonna do this! Did I hit you?
Nope.
I did try to stay at the wall. What was I saying? So he's in the kitchen. He's got like a plate of food, and then he's got cling film, and he's got the box open, and he's trying to like get the edging up, and then he finally gets the edging up, and then it won't like move when he's trying to like pull it, and then he manages to like get a piece. It just rips and doesn't rip properly, and then it was just like proper. I have had that happen when I've tried to unravel cling film. And then it's like Merck's going, this is me. This is totally what would happen to me if I was doing this right now. And he like manages to get a piece off, and he tries to stretch it over the plate, and then it doesn't. It goes back again. And then he does it all again for another piece. And then he's like, that'll do, and puts it in the fridge, and he's like, we'll throw it away in 2 weeks.
Well, it's like the scene from the one where they're doing the courthouse stuff, Peter and Brian.
Where he tries to get out of it.
Oh. No, he's messing about with the blinds, and like one side goes up and the other one doesn't, and then he's like messing about for ages, and it just starts breaking, and it's like, but that's what the blinds do. They don't work in the way that you want them to work. They just break, and then you've got to replace the fuckers.
Yeah.
Family Guy's good at picking up on all them kind of little things.
Yeah, every day.
James smashing the light, thank you very much. And I'll just hit the barrier. Sorry, I didn't cause damage, it's fine.
Run.
90 mile an hour.
Have you seen the scene where I've not seen the whole episode, so I don't know why they're in like old English Brian and Stewie clothing, like Victorian, and they're on the train, and they ask the person, did you fall over?
Yeah,
yeah, I nearly did. I managed to save it. Where have you been teleported forward or back?
Back.
Okie dokie. I will slow it down. Ooh. Petrol station, but you can't actually buy fuel from it. Great.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe it's because it's not finished. It looks a bit disused. Oh no, there is petrol pump, so why can't we buy from this one, eh? Not that I need that. Oh no. How far back are you?
Well, I'm on 297 miles.
Oh, I'm on 236. Oh, I see your name. Trailer damage. Oh, we'll just take these roses out instead. Oh, I'll wait down here. Like we have some sort of parking area.
Is it taking too long?
Taking too long. Oh, we're crossing the Russian border. Okay, this is to go into Finland. Well done, Sophie. Leveled up. Well done, you. X-ray inspection successfully passed. You may continue. I didn't even know you'd X-rayed me. I just went for a barrier. Need to turn here. Not allowed to go straight on. Checkpoint Charlie.
That bit where it just crashed is up ahead.
Yeah, it does get quite bendy. I am just having my documentations checked.
Yep, that's where I crashed there.
Friday night, get them tunes up a little bit more. When I say tunes, I've got Stream Beats EDM on.
EDM, yeah boy.
Some of them
shuffle just to kind of
mix it up a bit.
A little bit. Yeah.
But to me, some of them sound like actual tunes. It's just like the instrumental.
Yeah. Some of them feel really good.
Oh, Checkpoint Charlie coming up for the next country, Finland.
How many miles have you got left?
210. He's tanking it through here, but bam, bam, bam.
I've literally only just got to the checkpoint where they do the X-rays and all that.
Oh, okay, so I'm at the end of that. You're on the Russian side of the checkpoints. I am just entering Finland.
I feel like I'm going through a car park. What the fuck?
I don't know where to pull over. Fucking... Bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Bow, 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 bow. Pardon me.
Took forever, but now I have it. Oh, yay! Congratulations. Oh, I wish I could send you a screenshot. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations and celebration. No, I don't want to rest. I'm just driving to yellow it out. I don't want to. Oh, that was a ditch.
Literally just a little bit behind you now.
Okie dokie. To be fair, I went round that roundabout, yellow it out, and then I went through the next rest area and back round again.
Oh, well, sorry, so true. Not yellow down the wall, that's road levels.
Brum brum. To the
Got any
floor.
plans for this weekend?
Going to Silverstone on Sunday with my dad and Hayden
Cool.
to the German Car Festival.
Fun.
Yeah. I've paid to have my car parked in the special display area, as it's a German car. To be fair, it was £28 a ticket, or I could pay £56, and that got me myself, a passenger, and the car. So like that was 2 tickets, and to park the car in this display area that's like a part of the show, not the public car park, and a free Maguire's cleaning kit. I was like, well, I might as well just do that, because like.
Are you picking up Hayden?
Yeah, he's coming in my car too. So yes, then Hayden, we just then put a extra person on the booking for Hayden's ticket.
Yeah.
And I'm apparently meant to get a free show guide, and it had a thing when you was booking about free t-shirt. So I put like a size down for each of us, and so we might get a free t-shirt as well. The thing is, we've got to be up early. We've got to be in the car park by 9 o'clock the latest.
No.
Yeah.
How far away is it?
Hour and a half from us.
Right.
It's similar. I don't know if you remember. I think it was last year. Me and Hayden went to Silverstone in his Type R for Jap Fest, and he did the same then. He paid the extra to put his car in there, this display car park.
Right.
And we got there at we left home at about 7:30, I think. Then we'll probably leave here about. I'll have to check roughly how long it actually does take. Might have to leave it by like 7. To be fair, at that time in the morning, the road should be quite clear until you get nearer.
On a Sunday, yeah.
And then when you start seeing all the German cars, then you know you're nearly there. Yeah, hopefully it'll be good. It's supposed to be a stunt show, and like people can take their cars on the track. I'm guessing there'll probably be some sort of exhibition race too. There was for Japfest. Japfest, they had the drifting series there. That was pretty cool. I don't know if... Well, I suppose they like putting BMWs into drift cars, and they're German, so there might be some drifting going on too.
Bit of Tokyo Drift going on.
Yeah. Whereas that's what I mean. I got it for the Jap Fest because obviously it's a Japanese or an Asian thing, isn't it? Drift cars drifting. I'm hoping like there'll be decent stands, you know, for like buying things. See if there's what's around. Little things that I could buy for the car. I did my insurance is due for renewal at the end of the month, and you're not going to believe this, but there is really no point in me changing providers. There's like not much difference between what I've been quoted and what I've looked up.
You managed to still get it less.
Yeah, but it was only working about £50 to £100 less, and it was, well, actually, to be fair, no, I didn't, because on my insurance, I get windscreen cover, breakdown cover, personal protection, you know, for if people aren't insured that you have an accident and stuff. Yeah. And on the compares, it was without them, and it was only like £100 less. And when you put all that on, it was then going above what I've been quoted. So I'm like, I can't be arsed with the hassle. And it's gone up anyway. I assume it's my car, but it's like £1,000.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
I know everything's gone up anyway, so I was expecting it to increase. It's kind of annoying though, because it was like £650, and now it's like, if I pay it outright, it works out 990 something pounds.
Just
and then
a joke, isn't it?
Yeah. And I've got like 10 years no claims. I've been driving for like 14 years. My mum's like a name. That was the other thing. It didn't even really change, like having mum or taking mum off as a named driver.
Motherfucker.
Whoa, that car yeeted to space on my... There it is, look, it's gone all the way over there, chat, look. Landed on all fours though.
He was fine then.
Yeah, he could carry on his journey.
It's gonna take 5 hours for Andrew to have the baby and poop it out.
Why is
So I'm
Andrew
gonna
having
have
a baby?
Have a birds and bees kind of conversation with you. It doesn't come out the poo chute. It's from a different place. Oh, we've got a few bends coming up here.
And
Oh, it's getting...
in my eyes, and Andrew doesn't shoot out babies either.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. In 2023, you know, anything goes.
Did you see my
nowadays,
you see my TikTok I shared in the group earlier?
Oh no, I'm way behind on all of my WhatsApps today.
Oh, you
Way
gotta
behind.
watch it. It's a podcast. They're like, they think they're gangster and they're smoking weed anyway, but they start talking about LBGTQ ABCD 23. Yeah.
LNG.
Yeah. And he's like, well, the L stands for lesbian, which is gay. What is it? I can't remember what the next letter is.
It's a lesbian, bisexual.
And he was like, well, bisexual.
Yeah, I don't...
If you're bisexual, you already like the opposite sex, but you also like the same sex, so you're gay. So that's a G. He's like, the L's a G, so it's just G. They rattle off all the other ones, and they will like rattle it down to it's all G. So
you should just call it, instead of the LBGQTD, you should put
Yeah.
the GGGGGG.
because then it was like trans. Well, your original sex was, and you're now swapping because you like the same sex, so you're gay. And then Q stands for queer, which is gay. We shouldn't laugh. It's down to personal preference, isn't it?
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
People take the piss out of me on a daily fucking
Yeah,
basis,
exactly.
and I get offended by about 100 different
No,
things.
but
So you
that's
know what?
not that. But you can't be offended, but the other
I
person
know, I'm
can.
not allowed. No. Oh my god, the guest station is what I'm talking about. That's the name I'm talking about. But the LGBTQ, SYZ kind of people.
Them ones.
I honestly, I couldn't give two flying fucks. If you want to go out and do something, go for it. I'm not against it. I genuinely just don't
push it
care
down
what
other.
people doing the fucking life. I just couldn't care less.
Just
Like,
don't
my
push it
cousin
down
come
people's
knocking on my door
throats.
telling me that she's gay or something, and I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. I'm not homophobic or none of that whatsoever. I just don't really care what happens in people's lives that much to give a shit about it. That's just how I am, you know? Like,
the only thing it bothers me is the fact that people push it down people's throats as though they should.
Yeah,
it's like
you've got to. It's kind of like religion almost, you know.
Yeah.
They come knocking on your door like, "Can I read a passage out of the Bible?" You can't
no.
in your own fucking house.
Yeah.
You
You can, but you see this front door. Read it to that.
That's gonna have more interest in what you've got to say than I have. See it. No, I agree with that. Like, you shouldn't ram anything down people's throats, giggity, unless they say
unless they're consensual. It's not.
Yeah.
Unless they're into that.
First.
Unless they're into that. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But that, like I said, that's with anything as well. That's like all sorts of stuff, not just about that, you know, like.
No, just anything.
If people aren't interested in it, then shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. You know what I mean?
Like, so when we went to Mansfield, we went to that Bakewell. There was some prat trying to sell his joke book, and he said something, and Mum just answered, "Oh no," I think he said something about how's your sense of humour, and Mum was like, "Nah, I haven't got one," or something like that. And I just ignored him, but he muttered something under his breath, and I'm like, well, don't shove it in people's faces. Just stand there and have like a board that advertise it, and people will come to you if they want it. That's another thing. Grinds my gears. When you're like on holiday and
connection.
What?
Have I been kicked?
No, you're still in front of me. Oh no, there you've just gone. Yep, you just disconnected. It's like the other one. When you're on holiday, and you're walking down the street where there's all restaurants, and every restaurant or pub will try and cling to you and get you to go into their place. It's like, no. Fuck off. If I wanted to go in, I'd go in.
Yeah.
It might be it might be the shittest restaurant ever, but I'd rather go to the one that's not trying to force me into their place.
Yep.
Like when they have the menu board outside, and they notice you looking at it, they then come over to you and try and get you to come in. It's like, no, I'm looking. I'm like looking at the menu. Thank you. No. If I come in, I come in. If I don't, I don't. Simple as.
That's the name. Oh no, Andrew is the name. Oh yeah. No, I know you were joking calling it Andrew. We just decided to have a laugh about it. No, I agree. I totally agree. It's oh shit, I'm not even paying attention what I'm doing. I'm just bouncing up and down curbs. I just, like I said, like people will call me ignorant or whatever from it. Fine. It doesn't mean I'm going to change. Call me ignorant. I couldn't give two flying fucks. I'm not going to be offended by that. So, like, if you think I'm ignorant, cool. I just don't really care. I've got enough shit going on in my life what I'm going to focus on before thinking for a second about that I'm going to offend somebody. Like, not bothered.
Indeed.
I'm gonna go part this up and then I'm gonna go get.
Oh, it's raining. Yep, no problemo. It's raining.
It's raining, it's pouring.
I'm gonna get a drink too. Literally. That side of me, into that bin, and open the door on this side. Oh, that's a drink.
Right, I'll be right back in a minute.
No problemo. Guess we will find what jobs there are to do from around here. Hopefully we can pick something up. I don't think I could do that many miles. We'll probably end up doing that many miles. Come on. No! Why does it keep doing that? I don't want to do that. I'm just looking. Yeah, let's pull this. By the time he comes, oh, you're back already.
He's back.
I've chose a job, but we've got to drive to the yard. It's like 45 miles. I'm just outside the yard.
Okay, let's go. Oh, we've got a question from Joel. Let's do what Joel's question is. Okay, so this is a question for you when you come back. But what's the difference from a pub and a bar? Are they different from Canada and UK? Also, if English is the mother language, why don't we use your terms? Okay. So the first thing, what's the difference between a pub and a bar? That's going to differ based on where you are. Here, a pub is a nice chilled out kind of place. You might have a tiny little bit of background music, but it's a nice chilled place where you just sit there and drink. A bar is different to what we call a bar, and what people abroad call a bar is different. So what we call a bar, it's like a step closer to a nightclub almost, between a pub and a nightclub almost. So the music's a bit louder and you've got people up dancing and stuff like that, but it's not quite a nightclub. Abroad, a bar is probably a little bit more closer to a pub. In a lot of countries, probably not in all countries, but the countries I've been, like, they're probably more like a chilled kind of environment, like a pub, more than like a nightlife kind of club kind of thing. That's how I've always viewed it, but every country's different. Every country's different. Second question, what was it about the mother language or something? So that's us English people don't all talk the same language anyway. You could speak to somebody in the most northern point of the UK, and then somebody in the middle, and then somebody right at the bottom near London. And you've got different terminologies, different accents, different words meaning different things. So if in a country which is several hundred miles apart from the highest to the most lowest kind of points, we talk different. Other countries that speak English are 100% definitely going to talk different. If we can't even get it right in our country, other countries are fucked, basically. Oh,
yeah,
just cut out.
But doesn't, like, for instance, America having English slightly different in the way terms and phrases, isn't that like kind of stems from us English many years ago when exploring happened and they come across America? It's like the different, like you say, our different accents go in there, and then it gets just like merged and stuff.
The thing is, the English language isn't really truly English anyway. The English language is built up of all different languages, so it's just a merged version of other language, all kind of just slammed together anyway. A bit of Latin, a bit of French, a bit of German, a bit of Spanish, a bit of, you know what I mean? Like, so it's got, the English language is just a load of languages all mixed together. I think probably more, what is it? It's more Latin and I think what the other one is now. It's more Latin and something else from the last time I read up on it. But there's loads of different.
Well, you think back when England was like invaded by the Norwegians and the Romans.
Yeah, it's just one of them. It's just a mixture of all different things. The thing is, Americans say that they speak English, but there is their version of English they call English/American. You know what I mean? So it's like to them it's English, but really they're just saying that they speak American. You know what I mean? It's like,
the job I was gonna do is gone. It was a
Yo,
big like
dumpster
truck thing. Let's do this
Welcome
one.
in the stream, bro. It's been a while. Craig is here also. He is indeed.
Hello.
His stream name is in the title of this stream. If you want to jump over and drop a like on the stream. But Toast, it's been a while, mate. Nice seeing you.
And if you have Kick as well, I'm streaming on Kick too. I'm only 12 followers away from affiliato.
I think Brock's already been in your Kick, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah, maybe. Naughty over here, look. Whatever by the popo. You hear about the prison escapee?
Yeah. Seen the video on it as well. See the video where he kind of like walks up the wall almost, can't you?
Yeah. I mean, escaped by holding on to the underside of a truck and delivery vehicle.
Oh, that's a completely different one then.
Oh, it happened this week.
Yeah.
And they reckon that he's like left the country now. And my dad's like, when he heard that on the radio, how the hell could he have left the country when I had a passport and they wouldn't let me leave the country?
Oh, was it in this country?
Yeah, it was in the prison in London. Wandsworth.
One I'm watching, I think it's like in America.
Yeah, no, that's what happened this week. Prison in London. He managed to escape. He's under. His charges are for. He was in the military, and it was bombs, but they weren't fake. They were fake bombs. Sorry, not real.
Right.
On the military base that he was on, and I'm sure I read something about the other charges to do with leaking or suspected of leaking personal data.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a spanner ahead. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one in America, you can see like on a security camera or something, there's like a walkway or something, and the walls are quite narrow.
Right.
So he basically put his feet on one, hands on the other, and he basically
did like up the wall.
But then it's shown like a bird's eye view of the prison, and it's a typical prison where it's got like buildings, more buildings. Then there's like a massive fucking like 12-foot fucking fence with barbed wire over it. It's got security towers and stuff looking over it. So they're like, how the fuck? Even if he managed to get on the roof, how the fuck did he manage to get around all of the other stuff, like the security people, the fucking like 12-foot fences and all this shit? Like,
someone that I read today that one of the papers interviewed was he's been released now, like he's finished his service, his time, but he was in the same prison or the same cell as this one that's escaped. And apparently the person always said that I'm gonna be famous, and he carried a comb and mirror around with him or something, and they both worked in the kitchen together, and I think he said something that he'd mentioned about escaping that way or something along those lines. But he didn't think it like he apparently the person said he was surprised but not surprised this happened because like he said it's heavily like guarded around the kitchen and when deliveries are happening. But at the same time there's been incidences where they're short staffed at this prison, and there was an incident where do you want me to go in front?
Oh, yeah, can do. I was just letting you catch up there.
Oh. Oh! Just Peachy Gaming with the follow. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream.
We're having a geography lesson. Everything's going well, Brotos. Thank you very much for asking. How are you?
How are we doing?
Since I've seen you.
We are just driving around Europe delivering the goods. And then I see the Eurostar, the Eurotunnel got stopped, closed today due to some suspicious activity or something.
What that's all about.
And they said it didn't.
Next ETS stream. Played it cool. It's fine.
Good.
Let me just get back on there. Great again. Straight in there. I'm gonna play the next ETS stream with you two. Would be amazing. I saw the stream too late. Yeah, we can sort some out, mate. We can definitely sort some out. How is Craig?
Bit left, bit to the left, bit to the right.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
It sounds quite central to me. This game looks fun. Yeah, it's chilled, mate. It's a good, nice little chilled, relaxed kind of. I played it on controller for a while, which is good, but then I played it enough to feel like
he's pulled her out. He's going for it. I repeat, he did not look happy. I better get back to the yard and hide, because he's gonna have my pants down.
Yeah, if you're into driving and stuff like that, then try it on controller first if you've only got a controller. If you play a good few hours of it, if it's something that you really like the feel of it, then I left it a little while and then eventually I went out and got a steering wheel because I knew I'm going to be playing it for a long time.
Yeah, to be fair, it's the type of game where everything else is just shocking that we just jump. We know we can jump on this and have a giggle.
Yeah. That's it. Oh god. Dogs are out.
Probably should have maybe...
pull over a second.
Mm-hmm.
I can shut the window.
Mm-hmm. Should have maybe done it where we had no thingies on, you know.
Oh.
No mods on at all.
Yeah, I was thinking that earlier. Like halfway through our last one, we should just turn it all off. Yeah, there we go. You can set up if you want. I just had to shut that window.
Oh look, there's one of those speed signs like we get at home where it tells you what speed to do.
Oh, what am I doing? 47 apparently.
Well, I pulled off in front of it and it jumped up to 51. I'm like, well, I definitely didn't go from 0 to 51 in a second.
Is it free? You wish. This game's it's always kind of held its value quite a lot, really. This game.
Yeah, CD keys, isn't it?
Is it on? Yeah.
Is
It's on
it?
Steam.
Oh, wait.
It is on Steam, but I don't know if CD keys is. Oh no, it will be. Like you can buy broad editions as well as.
Yeah, you have to watch that, don't you?
Yeah.
On CD keys to make sure it's worldwide for people outside the country. See, we're lucky. We can go. We can get worldwide or European edition, can't we?
Oh, can we? Can we do that?
Yeah, I'm sure I've brought a worldwide edition of a game before and it's worked.
That's pretty cool. €20 isn't bad, to be honest with you.
Or wait till they have a sale. And then it comes down dramatically in price, yeah. And you can buy all like the add-ons for like 20. The game and add-ons for like, well, I say £30. It's probably a bit more, a little bit more in euros. Yeah. I was watching a TimTheTatman video at lunchtime today, and it was a reaction video to the world's richest man for 7 minutes or something like that. Right. And it's some guy that does YouTube videos. He's English, but he did this video on how to be like rich, and he went on company's house to start up a business, filled in the form, called it it come up with like company name, and he's like and it has to end in limited, and he was like called it Unlimited Money Limited.
Oh, I think I've seen this. I don't think I've seen TimTheTatman written into it, but I think I've seen this.
And then he tries to put in like 1 trillion shares when he asked him, and he won't let him.
Slightly skinny guy.
Yeah, with glasses.
Yeah, I think I've seen.
I think he could put. I think he tried 1 billion in the end, and he let him do 1 billion shares. And then he goes on the streets of London and tries to get someone to buy 1 share for £50, and then he would be worth 500 billion, and it would be more than like Elon Musk. And so eventually someone could, like, everyone was like saying no, or I'll come back and think about it, and then this woman comes back and gives him the £50, and they sign all the paperwork for like signing over a share, and then he sends off all the paperwork, and then he gets it back like 2 weeks later with the certificate to say that like the company, well, he got his thing to say the company was a company, and then he got this one back to say like, yeah, from looking at your the information you've given, yeah, your company is worth 500 billion pounds. But then he carries on reading it, and then towards the bottom it's like, but because you've not shown any, or you have no proof of revenue, this comes under like fraudulent activity. So they were like, you need to close this company down as ASAP. And then so then he's like, oh yeah, I need to close the company now, but as the law states, there is a shareholder. I have to consult and make sure the shareholders agree to close the company down. So then he was like, thankfully, like, I think her name was Hope or something, like put her contact details down. So he like contacts her, like gives a video call and everything, and like explains what's happened, and then he's like, if I give you back your £50, or he like says about, if I need to make sure that you as the shareholder agree to close the company, and then he's like, oh, like refund you your £50, and then she's like, yeah. And then he's like quickly goes back on company's house and then closes the company down, and then it says that it's closed. So that's why it's like he was like a £500 billionaire for like 7 minutes. I kind of, wouldn't it be like straight away red flagged if you've got no revenue and you've just become like your company's worth that much and there's like nothing to show for it apart from a share?
It's because it'll be a red flag saying that people are investing in a business that doesn't
do anything,
have any evidence that they've made any profit yet and stuff. It would just look like people are just like
money laundering. Yeah, that was my first thing when I see it. It was like, well, you kind of like you're laundering money here because you've literally got not showing any.
House all the time in my work.
Yeah. It's like where people close their company and then like change a letter somewhere in the company name and reopen it again.
Yeah.
Oh, there's only one vote. Oh, I got 3 likes. Thanks for that like, whoever it was. Yeah, it was a funny video though.
It's a Timmy video.
Well, yeah, because there's the bit when like the woman comes back with the money for the share, and he's like, he pauses it, and he's talking about it, and then he's like, so it was 50. He went to say dollars, and he's like, no, 50, and then he obviously put it back a bit and started. He's like, oh, £50, that's it. And I'm sitting there like when I'm watching it, pounds, pounds.
I don't know when it happened, like 3 days ago. My class was. Oh, let me just make this call.
Don't worry, chat. He will read you in a minute. He's not disrespect. He does read your chat.
My class was freaking out when our geography teacher told us. Told you what? I feel like I've just come in halfway through a conversation. What did your teacher tell you? I'm on the wrong side of the road.
It is what it is. See that lake to the left? It looks quite nice.
It is.
I'm going to go straight over the roundabout, I think.
YOLO. Read the chat. I'm reading it. So we spoke about Steam. Is it free? Probably not. That's about €20. It's on Steam. Hold on. Yeah, it's €20. I don't know when it happens. Like 3 days. Eh? I feel like I've definitely not missed anything in chat. Someone stopped a plane because of the explosive diarrhea. That definitely is not in chat. Stop the plane because they've got explosive diarrhea.
It sounds like something Dr. Disrespect says.
How did these? I mean, a plane has.
Oh my goodness! Oh my
right?
goodness! Maybe he clogged it up that much that. Do you know what? I have some, not the description of, but someone like broke the toilet on the plane because of diarrhea, and it had to like have emergency landing because of the smell.
It is, that's why it's true. It was all over the plane. Biotoxins. I don't know, it leaked. Yeah, she probably did leak, you're right.
Here's a fact for you. So if you put all of the escalators, or in other countries they call it elevators. No. What we call escalators.
Elevator's a lift.
So there's, what's the other word for an escalator? I thought there was another word that other countries call.
No, I don't think so.
Anyway, escalators.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of the London Underground escalators. Someone, I don't know how true this fact is. I heard it on the radio last night. If you was to put them all together, leave them running for a whole week, that movement that they're doing would send them around the world twice.
Wow. Yeah, I would. So are they saying that the length of the escalators will go around the world twice?
No, what I mean is, so you know the movement of them continuously going. You know, obviously the escalator moves, doesn't it? To send you up or down. They're saying that if you took all of them out of the London Underground and just let them freewheel, for instance, so they could actually move and not just stay in that one position, that a week's worth of them moving would send them around the world twice.
Right, yeah, I get you.
Yeah, and I think some people were coming on the radio and saying, no, that can't be true, but I think it's because they were thinking of them being just put in a line.
Yeah,
they weren't.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's how I heard it first time. But yeah, I get what.
But that's what he was trying to say was, them physically moving if they weren't static, weren't built in.
Yeah.
Mm.
Where are we driving to?
Uppsala. I am probably absolutely botching how you pronounce the name. Uppsala? There's like a spaceship out here, look.
Trying to avoid all these turns.
And there's like a church over there. Cathedral.
Where's a spaceship?
That like domey upside thingy.
Oh, right.
Bit like in Men in Black.
Yeah.
Where the those buildings they say is spaceships on top. I watched Men in Black one the other night.
I know, I was about to say it was about 2 or 3 nights ago. I watched it as well.
Netflix, isn't it? The only thing is, I wanted to then watch number 2, and number 2 ain't on Netflix. They've then put number 3. Alright, if you're gonna put them on there, put them all on, so you can. Yeah. The only one they've not done it to is Harry Potter. They've actually put them all on.
Put them all on,
yeah. Which that doesn't bother me either. I'm quite happy to watch the Potters. I still need to find some way of displaying my wand.
He's talking about an actual one there, chat. No, that's not a euphemism.
Well, that's for them. That's for me to know and him to find out.
So, Brock, where are we, first of all?
Uppsala.
So we're in like Stockholm, just north of Stockholm up here.
Why are you doing that? See what else there is. To be fair, I should let you choose a job.
What?
To be fair, I should let you choose a job. I've chose them all tonight. Do you want to choose the next one?
I do.
While he's walking away, chat. He's like, can't do, but I'll do it next week.
It's just
that's what he's saying.
Sugar all over my desk.
Is that what you call it?
Are you wanting to go somewhere you've not yet been, or just anywhere?
Yeah, I don't mind either. I have been choosing places I've not been, but so you can, if you've got somewhere you've not been on your map. Bam 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 bam. The new Cafe in a Machine place opens next week.
Is it?
Yeah. We've got one opening this way that's it's only like half an hour to 40 minutes away.
It might potentially be in this yard because I can't see it putting a pin anywhere.
Alright, you ain't got like no navigation to a yard.
No, so it might be this place.
Bam 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 bam.
Yep. Right, there we go. The job should be available.
Oosh. View and take the same job. Yes, please. Bum 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 bum. Watch the curb. So we bumped over it anyway. And this one here. This is moi. Oh yeah. There was another scene from Family Guy that I watched on the Nick Merckx video, and I can't remember how it starts. I'm sure there was something before this next bit happens, and Peter Griffin's in the kitchen cooking, but the pot is talking to him, and like he's obviously got like the hob on, so obviously it's boiling. I think it's like boiling water. And he's like, you like that, don't you? He's like being all like seductive to the pot, and he's like answering him like, yeah, I do. And he's like, well, but if I do this, and he like turns it up so it's really hot, and then it's like getting proper more like aroused the pot. And he's like, what about if I do this, and I'll take your lid off, and then obviously all the water's like bubbling, and and then all you hear from the other room is Lois shout, Peter, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm just cooking.
Definitely like to push the boundaries, don't they?
Yeah. What's this lorry doing? My right. Ah! Saved it. Yeah, they do. They do indeed.
You stay in that lane. Stay in that lane. Stay in that lane. Don't come over here.
I do like the one when Stewie does a bet with Brian, and then I think Brian loses the bet, so he owes Stewie money, and Stewie's like, hey Brian, have you got my money? And he's like, no, I can't pay you. And he's like, well, you have 24 hours and then you don't want to. And he's like, comes round to it, and he's like, Brian, have you got my money? I can't pay you till next week. And he just like starts beating the crap out of him, doesn't he?
Like a baseball bat.
Yeah, and he like throws like a glass in his eye, doesn't he, or something? You know, I think at one point then he set him on fire as well. He like proper goes to town.
Yeah, I do like Family Guy. I go through moments of just blitzing all sorts of episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, I've watched it more since I've had Disney Plus. I didn't watch it too much when, like, was it on, like, I can't remember what channel it used to be on a lot.
Fox.
On what?
Fox, and they started playing it on...
I remember watching it on E4, I think.
Channel 3. Yeah. Yeah, possibly, I can't remember.
Saved it.
Oh god, I'm freaking tired. The heat is just like making me so drowsy.
Yeah. I know, I have like the fan next to me, but I'm like, not enough. Oh, shizer! We need to come off. Ah! I did it though, I did it.
IKEA.
Who did you Kia? See that chat? He took the racing line. He swung it out and brought it in.
Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. No pansy. No pansy. Lean back. Lean back. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Like we're playing on bloody Truckers MP, there's no traffic.
That's true actually, where's they all gone? Oh. There's one car coming.
Not anymore.
Yeet.
Ta-da, sucker! Loser. Where'd all these come from?
You mentioned it, the all up here.
He's yeeting it through there. Absolutely full sending it he is. Look at him go.
Is that Tesla?
He ain't no more.
This knobhead here.
Oh! Oh, we're on a ferry. Woohoo! Check us out. Let's go. Oh.
Oh. Love tap.
Yeah. I see on TikTok today a crash at the Nürburgring.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That was nasty.
it was oh shit! I was fully expecting this to be a non-collision zone. That's a bit awkward.
So is that why I've just had a ping to say that now got damage or something?
Yeah, rolled into the yeah, rolled in. No worries. Rolled into the. Which one are we going to?
The one was straight across to the right.
I nearly went to Densk instead. Yeah, it was a BMW and a Porsche. On the beginning of the TikTok, it's the view from the BMW, and he's like going, he's like right at the entrance of a corner, and then comes across the corner, like you kind of would when you're taking like a racing line. And as he's done that turn, this Porsche, it scrapes him down the inside. And yeah, and then afterwards they then show you the video of the Porsche, and yeah, he like, I don't know why. I suppose you could say both, like the BMW could have stayed wide on his corner, but he was already like entering the corner when this Porsche come up the inside, and it's like the Porsche had more of a view because obviously you could see everything in front, and it's like you're on a track with not racing drivers, and so I don't get why he took that inside. Like, he should have just eased off a little bit more in my eyes of when I watched it, but
Probably just impatience, isn't it?
yeah. To be fair, the Porsche had some scrapes on the corner, but the BMW, the two, would it have been, I'm not sure if it was a left-hand drive or right-hand drive. It was left-hand drive, and obviously the driver's side, literally, and rear door were all like scraped up and pushed inwards.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. No, don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. I'm there. No, oh, you absolute imbecile.
Getting a bit of jumpy going there.
I think the BMW driver mentioned something about indicating, so I don't know if the Porsche, if he was going to go up that inside, should have indicated, and then the BMW driver would have known not to come across the corner. I don't know. I just heard that get mentioned, but in the video, so I suppose you don't know what the rules are when if you've not done it. There's probably rules to abide by, isn't there? Going on them racetracks.
Oh.
Yeah, like I say, unless it's something they tell you, you should really, before you go on a racetrack, have some sort of safety thing given to you.
Yeah.
Oh, you pulled in there. No, 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 no.
Are you ready?
I might fill up while I'm here. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
I can feel it.
Oh, I might make this my last ride because
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired.
I was thinking the same when you said it, but I'm ready. You can head off.
Oh.
To be fair, we've been driving for like 2 hours now. What?
Yeah.
I literally could have sworn I looked at it like 10 minutes ago and it said an hour. My stream time.
It's been 2 hours, hasn't it?
I could have sworn it felt like, well, it felt like it was only 10 minutes ago I looked at it and it said an hour.
Where the chuffing hell is this train? I was coming from the right. Yeah. That 2 mile an hour or something.
Yep. Yeah, to be fair, I want to get up early-ish tomorrow. I want to wash my car.
I just need sleep.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't fall asleep till like 1 o'clock this morning, and then was up at like 7. I don't feel tired at the moment, but I did drink an energy. Oh my god, I just made that over. That was about to go back down again. Just yeet the police car in the way.
Yeah, well, I saw you was police and I thought, yeah, I don't like you.
What you doing now? Just warming up my tyres.
Is Loris about to turn?
No, he's not. I'm there too. Unlucky son. Full speed.
Oh, Zildane.
Brum, brum. It is hot. Mother truckers. Phattcat's having a boogie over there. Shake that ass. Watch yourself.
Actually killed the speed quite a lot, didn't it?
It has indeed, because I am full sending on your backside. Oh my god, there's the vehicle the other way.
I'm like pull over to the side as much as I can if you need to overtake.
That's alright. I can't believe that. Did you see that?
It's not butter.
You know, there's that too. You might not have seen it, but I put a screenshot of thing from Instagram what someone at Bethesda said, and people were saying about the game not like having some glitches and stuff, and he's like, yeah, well, you need a new PC because the game's been made for next gen PCs.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
like,
he was asked at first, wasn't he, that why isn't the PC being optimized? Why is the game not being optimized for PC and only for console? Anyway, it has. But, you know, like at the end of the day, you need to make sure you hit the minimum requirements. Otherwise, no, it's not going to play properly or whatever. But then, yeah, he went on to saying that as well. But
And then I
I
thought,
don't think the game is mega demanding, though, is it? I mean,
no,
I
just...
think the minimum criteria. I was literally just skidding just then.
Yeah, I just... Oh! I was on 2 wheels then.
Oh, YOLO the roundabout. Oh shit, I can't. It's full of trees. I was just gonna go right over it, and the trees spawned in. I was just like, nope.
No. Oh! Geyser!
Is he gone?
I have. Yeah, so I thought, because I see that, and I had that issue where I was finding it was like freezing the game when I played it, and in cutscenes it was like going out of sync. The audio and the video was going out of sync.
Right.
And then I checked the spec, and like the recommended spec was basically my PC. If not, mine was just slightly above the recommended. So I'm like, but I haven't tried it since, like, because obviously that was, it did an update when I started the game off. So I didn't know if I needed to do that whole, like, you know, like give your PC a restart or something.
Possibly, yeah.
So I haven't actually tried it since. So like, obviously the PC's been off and that. So my next go, it might be alright.
But you know what? Loads of people are like, oh my god, this game is amazing. There's nothing like it out there whatsoever. One, yes there is, No Man's Sky. So straight away, No Man's Sky is like this game. Like, it's, you know, you kind of move around different planets and gaining resources and all that kind of stuff. That is No Man's Sky. So straight away, yes it is. Two, Skyrim. It is literally Skyrim in space. That is literally what this game is. To the point where the console commands start to rain.
Yeah.
The console commands, like, I saw a video the other day saying like, oh my god, I've just found out this console command and like use it now before obviously they remove it or some shit like that. It's like, why would they remove it? It's a console command. I was like, they're not going to remove it. But then they typed it in. It's the exact same console command to what Skyrim is.
Right.
To get unlimited money, like, but right. the way what you type in and how you type it in and all that kind of stuff, the layout of it and everything is exactly how Skyrim's is. So it's like,
I guess you
haven't updated everything that much, you know, because they're still using the same dynamics of it. Like.
And I guess probably those people that have found it have not probably played Skyrim before.
Possibly not.
Like,
not if they think that it's a new craze or whatever. It's like, no.
Whereas if I was to find it, I'd probably be the same because I've not played Skyrim.
Yeah, but I only know it because I got to the point where I'd done everything at least a handful of times on Skyrim. Yeah. So like,
a bit like on this.
The only time pretty much. So the only time I've really used console commands is when I get bored. So I'll spawn in like however many dragons or however many giants or whatever it is, and just try and take them all on a wheel, like, you know what I mean? Just why not?
Yeah, I think there's some console commands for making how big you can make the spaceship. You can do a console command to, I think, to like unlock it to be, I don't know if it's unlimited, but you can make it bigger than what it lets you do it at the moment.
Yeah. Because
the streamer I was watching must have been notified about, I don't know what the person was building, but it must have been something that he was interested in. And then he started to watch the video with the stream, and then he heard the guy say, I cheated, I used the console command to, and he went to say about being able to make the ship bigger. And he was like, oh, he cheated, nope. And then like shut the video off.
I've hit so many things in the last life. I've just not been paying any attention at all. Like,
we are.
I'm going to go over this roundabout.
We are only 140 miles away.
Probably the wrong time for me to start YOLO.
We're going back on the motorway, so should be speed.
Oh, I've got 21% damage, so I ain't getting no speed.
I'm going around a blind corner on the wrong side of the road.
You daredevil.
Yeah. He's pulled her out. He's going for it. He did it before the vehicle come the other way.
Oh, engine cut out.
Oh no. Oh no, senor. My fan is like full blast, but yet from the other side of me, I can just feel heat. Yeah, but so I should be able to play Starfield on cloud gaming on my iPad.
I think it might be a little bit too demanding though for your iPad to show any sort of decent graphical.
Might not even be on there, to be fair.
Yeah. Yes, chat. Back before anybody mentions anything. Yes, I am literally just hitting everything because why not?
YOLO. Because you know you can't hear everything while you're driving in real life. Oh my god, that's what you get for looking at your watch.
You're fucking well ahead of me anyway, so.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's because I can't go over like 66.5.
Yeah, I was like 90.
My god, my eyes are getting so tired. They're like getting dead heavy, they keep shutting.
How many miles you got?
106.
Oh, you're not that far behind. I'm on 90. If I am doing like 65 mile an hour now. And my foot's not on the accelerator. When we make it around this bend. Yes, we can.
I fucking rub my eyes. Jeez, you nearly hit that part MC. I know, honestly, I'm not really paying attention. I'm just like...
Oh, look, there he is. You're coming along one side, I'm going back down the other side. We'll go the long way around the roundabout. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Quite that cool.
So, how much do you reckon a...
Is that doggy in the window?
Yeah? Maybe a
50 quid.
Maybe a PC in the window.
Depends what PC.
So,
Card.
So it was a Ryzen 7, whatever the generation, I guess it is at the minute. Is it 70 something or 80 something X or whatever it is?
Go on the Ryzen. I'm better with Intel than Ryzen.
Yeah, it was only because I've got a Ryzen 7 in my PC at the moment. That was the only reason I went on that side. Because normally they do come out cheaper than, or they used when I got my PC.
Most definitely.
So it was like a newer generation of my Ryzen 7 anyway. 32 gig RAM, a 4070.
4070.
I did a couple of configurations here. I can't remember. I think it had two M.2s and one was, I want to say 500 gigs. One was 500 gig and one was 2 terabytes.
Jesus.
And I think cooling, it was just whatever they suggested on cooling and motherboard and power supply. How much do you reckon?
Maybe about 1800.
Yeah, you're not far off to be fair. I think you come out about 19. I was bored at work, so I was just...
I think that's pretty good actually. If you're getting like one of the higher up Ryzens along with a 4070. Yeah, sounds like a good deal actually.
And
is
I
that
think...
from Scan?
No, that was PC Specialist.
Oh, PC, okay.
Yeah, I didn't think that was bad price for them as well.
Yeah.
I could have.
I'd probably have a look at try and compare the differences.
Yeah.
Like,
I was.
go on like scan or something like that and see if you can get like the Ryzen 7 and then
Yeah.
4017, whatever RAM that. What RAM did you say is in it?
32.
Is that
216.
216s? Yeah. I'd probably try and compare the prices on. So I know Hayden's got from eBay before. I've bought eBay from eBay before, but I don't think I've ever spent more.
Yeah, I was going to say I've not spent much at eBay before.
Yeah. And he obviously had an issue where he had to return it. This PC he's got now.
Yeah.
You know, like.
My steering wheel just came off my mount.
Oh.
I don't know. Oh. What's happened here then? Right, get back on there. Twisty, 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 twisty. And push. Lock in.
Why is that what you're thinking?
No, I was just
gonna be.
I was just bored at work and I was just looking.
Yeah, I guess.
Just thought I'd see what they were going for these days. There's only like £400 more than what I paid for mine.
Yeah.
I think I paid like 1,600. I paid like 900 for a part build, and then I brought the graphics card for like 6 or 7. And obviously the 2080 Super at the time was like one of the higher end ones, because 30 series weren't quite out then.
I'm off-roading at the moment because I had to hit the cap. I didn't hit her. I mean, like, push her out of the way.
Yeah. I understood what you meant.
I just don't want anybody in chat thinking that's abused. My engine won't start back up. Oh, there we go. I went off-roading and like there was a ditch and everything. I was bouncing up and down. All the air was bing, 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 bing as I was down there. But I was like looking away from the monitor, so I couldn't anyway.
Literally, we're not that. We are around corner from end point.
Yeah, I'm on 56 damage on my truck, 15 on the trailer, 2 on the car.
And also, I could have gone like saved money on the case, because like options where there were less money and more money, and yeah, I didn't think that was the prices weren't too bad for what you can get.
Price, huh?
Yeah.
I always compare it around, but
definitely.
I was expecting around the 1900 so when you were describing it, so
yeah, I was like expecting it to go over like the 2 mark, but
with 40s involved, I'm surprised. If you went up to the 4080 or 4090, then it might, definitely the 4090. I'm not sure, the 4080 might have just got it a little bit closer, maybe, but I don't think there was
no, I've pressed the wrong button
in it between the 70s and the 80s. I don't think.
Because I need to go. I think Coach Steve has always said that if you're gonna upgrade the graphics card, whatever one you go up to next, like to always go with the same end number, if that makes sense. So like, where's mine's the 2080. He always says you'll notice a difference if you go for the equivalent in the next series up. Yo, Toast.
I kind of get what is.
Sorry, I just seen your message. Thanks. To be fair, I should have put the European truck, not the American truck. Yeah,
I kind of get what he's on about, but there's so many differences still. Like, just going from the 2080 to the 3080, the differences are quite big when it comes to like the cores in it and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I do understand what he's saying, but in the grand scheme of things, if you're going to go out and jump from one series up to another series, one way or another, you're going to notice a fucking massive performance difference, regardless. You know what I mean? So, if you're jumping from a 20 to a 40 series, you're 100% going to notice the difference, whether you get the 4070 or the 4080 or 90. One way or another, if you're jumping from a 20 to, like, my graphics card in my second PC is probably on the range of one of the 20 series Nvidia,
Mm.
and I 100% noticed a fucking skyrocket of a difference. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
probably would have noticed a massive difference if I went out and got a 30 series instead. So
Yeah.
so,
Right.
yep. Right, I'll be back in a momento.
No dramas, same here. So all this chat. That is us done for this evening. Leave the camera over there to finish the stream off. It is boiling, chat. It is boiling. Thanks to everyone that's watched this evening. Much appreciate you all. I'm not too sure. I should be around tomorrow to do another stream. Might play some Skyrim or see what the other guys are doing. Join on with them. And whatever. But yeah, it's been alright this evening. Been some people around, and we've explored even more on the old truck sim. While I'm remembering, I'm switching things back to my normal settings. Right. Guys, that is me done for this evening. I will catch you over the weekend. Bye for now.